Hi, I'm Maddie from Austin Underground, and I'm here today with Mest.
Hi, I'm Mest.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little under the weather. My throat's been a little shitty, but it's because like the weather changes and stuff. We've been in a lot of shitty weather the past couple days. The first 3 days it was raining terribly.
Okay, so changing. How are you guys doing on tour? Like, this is your first tour since 2006, right? Or some of your first shows?
No, we did a tour in 2009 with Hollywood Undead and the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus and the Sleeping. That was in 09. I did a headlining thing, something like 2008, I think.
Just you?
Yeah, it was just me. And then, what was it, 2009 we did the Hollywood Undead thing, and then I did a tour in 2012-ish, I think, with Escape the Fate. And then we went over to Europe and headlined and did some more tour dates in 2013. So just little stuff here and there, but nothing like what we're doing right now, which is, this tour is essentially becoming a worldwide tour. So it's literally, we're going to every country, so.
That's awesome.
Which is extensive.
Has anything really changed that you've noticed?
I really can't drink the way that I used to. I can still drink the way that I used to, but then the mornings are a lot harder than they used to be. So it's a matter of pacing yourself, and with what I'm doing on this tour is, as soon as I leave from this interview, we do a VIP thing. So we play a couple acoustic songs for the VIP kids. Then there's a local opener usually in every city, and then this band, London Falling, which is my new band, we do a set, and then we go off stage, Handguns plays, and then we do one of the 3 slots, because it's 3 headliners, and we switch every night.
Okay.
So I'm, singing 25 songs a night.
Wow.
So I have to maintain a little bit, try to get rest, not drink too much, that whole thing, because otherwise it goes pretty quick.
So you guys started in 95,
Yep.
and then you went major in 2000.
Yeah.
So what's it like to have, been in the industry for so long? Has it really affected your style, your writing?
That's, I think the one thing is having this many years of experience. I could see the difference, when there's these younger guys that are on the tour and they're just coming up and they've only put out a couple records and stuff, and just talking to them about, I could, 2 of the kids that are playing with me right now, they're in a band called Broadside, and I asked them about their contracts and stuff like that, and they told me their record deal and stuff like that. So I'm asking them questions and shit that they're like, oh, we didn't even think of that, and stuff that when they went and got their lawyer, and I was like, all right, did your lawyer, do this for you, and it's stuff that knowledge I've gained over the years of doing different deals, and just, I've been in the business for 19 years now. So coming out on a tour like this, it's just, you sort of know the ropes of everything, because I've self-managed now for a lot of years.
Right.
So I'm involved in every decision that's made, where it's at the end of the day, I'm the last one calling the shots, and
Yeah,
it's more work and everything, but in a way it's cool, because it's it is my job and it is what I do for a living. So to not be involved in those things would be a weird thing this far into my career, because I look back at a lot of decisions that were made in the early years, and some of this shit, I wish I had the knowledge. I wish I had somebody older like me telling these young guys stuff. Well, make sure this is happening. Watch your numbers. It's very easy for bands to get ripped off by their managers, by their lawyers, booking agents, promoters. There's ways to make sure that shit doesn't happen. So it's cool having the knowledge now that I do, to make sure that I'm watching where every dollar's going, so that that's what feeds my kid at the end of the day. So it's important that I know that shit.
So have you seen a change in the crowd over the years? Do you feel like your fans
fucking
have
old
stuck
now.
around?
They're older. They've gained a little bit of weight. No, I'm kidding. No, it's cool though. Our fans are the people that are coming up to these shows. It's cool, man, because they all have a story to tell, and it's cool to hear some of the stories, because I remember a lot of the shit. Surprisingly, I remember a lot of the venues we played. They tell me, oh, this happened at this show and stuff like that, and a lot of the stuff I actually remember, which is cool, because it sometimes reminds me of, oh fuck, I totally forgot about that, and so hearing the stories, and then there's couples that have met at a show and are now married and have kids, and just a lot of friendships that were created through the band and the music and stuff. So when you're like you said, Mest started in '95, so at this point we've been a band, you know, on and off, I guess, for 21 years. So there's a lot of stories within those 21 years, so it's cool.
So what inspired you guys to come back from hiatus?
Well, I've always been doing things on and off, and like Richie, who's back there laying in his bunk, we did a record called Not What You Expected, because we were in a side project together called Kisses for Kings, and so I started writing some songs, and they were leaning more towards the Mest world, and so I was like, fuck it, I sort of want to do a Mest record, and I still wasn't with the original guys at all, and so me and Richie did that record together with our guitarist who was in Kisses for Kings with us too, Mike. So we've been consistently doing Mest, you know, for the most part, but then with the original lineup, it was just one of those things where I watched the Warped Tour DVD and I was just like, man, like we were so tight on stage because we played so many shows that like before tours we wouldn't even rehearse because we knew the songs so well. We sort of saw it as like the first 3 shows were sort of rehearsals, which probably sucked for those kids because they were getting the fucking short end of the stick. But you know, it was one of those things where I was like, it would be cool to get back on stage with the guys, you know, and play some shows with them. So what we're doing now is, because they can't tour consistently, I'll go out and tour the way we're doing it right now. And then with the original guys, we try to do as many shows as possible. We'll do like weekend things or festivals, stuff like that. And how we do it is, if it says Mest original lineup, then it's with the 4 guys.
Right.
On a tour like this, it just says Mest. So that's sort of how kids need to know, like, whether or not it's me with guys from other bands, or if it's with the original lineup. So.
All right. So one last question. Your first album back was Not What You Expected, and then you did the acoustic album.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're releasing an album soon, right?
What do you mean? With Mest?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, okay, so
Are you releasing an album?
Yeah, probably. So like the idea with this band, London Falling, is after like trying to book shows and tours with the guys and schedules just not working out, and even talking about doing a new record, which everybody was sort of on board for, and everybody's like, yeah, we can make this work. I sort of realized if I write another Mest record, we're not going to be able to tour on it consistently, and to have any sort of success or have people fucking know about a record these days, you have to tour extensively. That's how you get your music out there. And, you know, I can't do 9 shows a year and make a living and promote a record. So that's when I took all the songs that I was writing that would have been a Mest record and said, I just got to start a new band. So essentially London Falling is going to be the songs that I was writing, you know, that would have been for the Mest record. But I'm like, if I put it out with, you know, a new band name, I can go out and tour on it and, you know, start something new and fun.
Right.
And essentially it's, you know, what the Mest songs would have been. And then there's a little bit of room for growth without the you can't do this, you can't do that shit that fans do. Because everybody wants to tell you like what you should be writing and, you know,
Who you were.
Yeah, and that, you know, well, you should write like this record. It's like, that was 15 fucking years ago, you know, like I can't, it's just not where I'm at. But I mean, they are rock. You'll hear it tonight. You guys are here early enough, so you'll hear the 5 songs that we're doing. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
For sure.
It's been great talking with you.